Yeah, I just want you to talk about, you talk about growing up and stuff, and your childhood, and anything else that comes to mind. I kind of want to start out in the beginning now, and then we'll later on talk about, living with Lillian and stuff. But whatever comes to mind. But these are some pictures I got from Mom, and just look at them and talk about them. That's the original old house there.
Yeah, that was built. We moved in 1930.
And your dad built it, right?
Yeah. Money wasn't that plentiful, so I think we started in spring of 29, and dug the basement. Of course, everything was done by hand them days, so.
Was that?
Made the cement, run the cement.
Oh, really? You had just a mixer?
Yeah.
Well, what did?
That was taken by quite a ways from the building, wasn't it?
How many acres were there anyway?
Huh?
How many acres was the farm?
Well, where the buildings are, there was a 200 acres. There was a quarter and a 40. That's taken way down the road.
Now, how far did you go down this road to get to the main road?
This is the main road here.
Oh, that's the main road, and then that went into town from there? Or?
Yeah. Now it's still really the main road, but it's back here at they call it the market highway now. Before it used to go straight down here and then just a plain old country gravel road. Yeah, there must be some pictures around here similar to them too. We just didn't get into them the other day, I guess.
Yeah, some of the ones I copied were you and Lillian were standing outside of a white house with red trim, and I just assumed it was back there. Do you have your big album here? Yeah, here it is. It looks like
it took about 4 days to get that back. The girl.
Oh, really?
The girl that worked here. You told her Francis or whoever, and I go by Fritz. Everybody calls me Fritz. So and she couldn't. The only Francis that she knew was Fritz or Francis Lewis in the complex here somewhere. I don't know him.
I told her Fritz Brundell, but I don't know. She maybe was busy.
She don't listen good.
Busy doing, she probably was doing something else.
So she took it to this Francis.
Oh.
And he looked it all over now. He said he didn't know anybody.
That's funny.
So then she got to looking at it. And she seen my picture in there, so.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that. I was in Marysville delivering pictures somewhere else, but anytime I do these pictures, I like to get them back, because in case I get in a car wreck or who knows what,
Yeah.
I don't like to leave the originals around. But on the soil back there where you dug your basement out, is there hard pan back there?
No, it's not a hard pan in there. It's just dirt. We dug it with horses,
Oh, really?
scrapers, yeah.
Oh. And then how many horses did your dad have?
Well, at that time, we had about 12 or so.
Wow.
All the farming was done with horses.
Well, you had to put up a lot of hay then every
You
year.
know, hay and straw.
And then did you have like a vegetable garden or anything like that?
Oh, they always had a big garden. Big potato beds. Get a wagon load of potatoes every fall.
And did you just keep them or you have to sell some? Or?
No, you kept them.
Yeah.
So you ate on them all winter. And then you had enough for seed potatoes in the spring, so you planted more.
Yeah, this is the house I thought it was
Yeah.
back there somewhere that.
This is you know. That's my cousin. I guess I'm seeing right. And this is your aunt in Chicago.
Okay, and then that'd be
This is
Adolf?
my cousin, that's Adolf.
Oh, okay.
That's my cousin here. And this is her place.
But that's in North Dakota, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, it looked like it, the terrain and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah. And that's this lady's son. He passed away. Well, his dad died sometime before, and he passed away. Walked out from the house about a short ways out to his pickup. Fell over dead.
Huh.
Heart attack.
Oh. Well,
So this is their place.
and
That's-
this is from the 60s, right? Sometime in the 60s? That's the only reason I thought, because I looked at the car, it looked like a Rambler or something. I don't know what it is.
It'd be in the, I suppose in the 50s.
Really? Oh, okay, because yeah, I copied this picture and this picture, and haven't finished them yet. I've still just copied them, but it looked like there was nothing on the back of them. No writing. If there was, it just said Francis and Lillian. It didn't say anything else. But
People were, I don't know, all the pictures in the world were taken. And very few of them were ever written on the back, to tell you.
well, I guess people thought they could explain it. So that's the same farm there.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's see now. They farmed, milked a bunch of cows, done everything to make money. In 1937, they loaded up. They had a four-wheel trailer. They loaded it up and they came out here to the coast. Over Vancouver, over by Olympia, somewhere over in there. But they only stayed there 2 years. And by that time, the boy was they had just had one boy and he was getting bigger. And they came back to North Dakota and went back on the farm. It just sat there idle for that many years. These here, Lillian raised them.
Is that
You
Louisville?
remember- That must be Louisville, yeah.
Yeah, that I can remember.
That
Yeah.
was my nickname when I was a little girl, Louisville.
Cause see, a friend of mine just got a little wiener dog this big.
Oh, yeah.
And guy, you can just watch it all day. It just the things they're funny to watch. They think they're so tough, because they go up and bark at other dogs and stuff. But that's funny.
I don't know if there's a big picture around. There's one where she had I'm not sure whether it was her or the other brown dog that had I think 6 little devils.
I remember in the little closet between the kitchen and like the dining room, at least once there was a whole big litter in there.
Yeah.
And that Lulabelle though, Lillian was about the only one who could get near the pups. She was real defensive.
And she's the first one we had, you know.
Yeah.
That was a funny thing. We used to haul the calves to Snohomish to the sale, and her and Mrs. Carney took a couple of calves to the sale in Snohomish. And she didn't know the person, but Mrs. Carney did. The lady or the person was there with the dog. Said, by God, she traded the calf for the dog. That was Lulabelle. She was the first one we had.
Okay, I was wondering about that.